Hello friends, Vibe Secrets aqui. Sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo do meu canal. No vídeo de hoje, nós iremos fazer uma análise da casa do James Charles. E se você quiser acompanhar essa tour, fica comigo no vídeo. A gravação de tela vai estar passando aí pra vocês acompanharem junto comigo. Já coloquei aqui meu fone, já coloquei aqui meu óculos pra gente ver essa casa e opinar sobre, né, meus amores? Porque eu estou aqui pra isso. Vamos lá. Já olhei ali o pianinho. Olha a lareira aí, belíssima. Desse mármore.
If you guys remember the last house tour that we were in, the vibe and like the layout is honestly pretty similar, but this house is like a trillion times better and bigger, so I'm so excited to show you guys. My favorite part about this entire formal living room is, of course, the fin on the ground. But also this beautiful chandelier that we have in the ceiling.
O lustre desse jeito básico. Coragem, viu?
Fireplace. My friends and I are in here all the time singing together and having little jam sessions. Personally, I cannot read music, but as long as you know how to play the classics, that's all that matters.
Olha, a bicha sabe tocar.
Coming out of the formal living room, we are of course back into the entryway.
Eu acho chique esses espelhos redondos.
I love this detail that literally looks like it's like hanging from a pin. Obviously, it's secure on the wall because there's a lot of earthquakes here in California, but it's just perfect to check our face before we go out of the house.
A pessoa entrou ali na casa, se olhou no espelho, viu se a make tava ok, se não tava borrado nada, e continua a entrada. A mesa de jantar, provavelmente, né? E como sempre, os lustres muito básico.
Storage cabinet, and then right above it is this picture, which if you guys have been following me for a long time, you may recognize this. This is actually a photo that I took myself on my senior trip in school to South Africa.
Um aparador de vidro como todas as casas simples, básica, clean, assim, não tão chique, tem um aparador de vidro desse. Um elefantezinho, os pinguins, a cachoeira.
If we keep walking further into the home, this next feature is the wine cellar. Now, wine cellars are pretty popular in Newark.
É Coca-Cola, gente. Será que esse ambiente tem refrigerador? Menina.
For the entire year and a half that I was living there. So when we moved into this house, I was like, okay, we have to put something in there so at least looks presentable. So we decided to fill it with one of my favorite drinks, Coca-Cola.
E é muita Coca-Cola, viu? Até lá no teto, bicho, coragem, viu?
Coke cellar is first of all the stairs to the basement, which will be later on in the video. I'm so excited to show you.
Olha o corredor, muito chique.
I'm obsessed with these beautiful glass French doors that open up into the formal office. Now, personally for me, I'm not.
Que ambiente será esse? Um escritório? De algum produtor dele? Não sei. A cadeira é muito simples. Monitor ali.
And we also have my gaming setup here. It has been like months since I've played any games or streamed online. I low-key honestly missed games with James. So if that's something that you guys want to see come back, let me know because it's all set up and ready to go. So, all right, now coming out of the office, I am so excited to show you guys the space that we probably use the absolute most in this house. It is such a massive upgrade from the last place, and that is of course
a cozinha. Olha, gente, o lustre, muito simples. Eu achei que fosse uma pegada assim mais chique, sabe?
It was almost like a guarantee in my heart that I needed to buy this house because the kitchen really is the heart of the home. There are two beautiful, stunning marble double islands. You have these massive pendant lights, light gray cabinets.
Quadradão parece aqueles vasos de colocar planta, sabe?
It is no secret that I do not cook, okay? I'm not hiding it. I Postmates literally every single meal. But despite the fact that I do not cook, my friends and I are in the kitchen all the time, eating, sitting at the island, filming mukbangs together, talking, gossiping, and most importantly, just being with each other. If I take you guys back this way, there's not much back here other than just like, I think this is called the butler's area of the house. I'm not really sure, to be honest. We just have like the coffee machine, cups back here, a little mini fridge. But I do want to show you the pantry.
Ah, é a estante de alimento, eu acho. É a parte que guarda o alimento. Olha isso. E é tudo no potinho, é tudo separado, é tudo dividido. Mais Coca-Cola. Tudo bem organizado.
And I got a DM from somebody being like, you need to get your house professionally organized. And I was like, what does that even mean? And I started doing research and found out that there is literally people whose job it is to organize your house and make it look pretty. And I was so excited. I posted about it on my stories. Rhea and her team reached right out and they came literally the next day and made the house look so beautiful. This looks so good, all thanks to her. You guys should definitely check her out because she has saved my life. Okay, so right across from the kitchen, we have one of my favorite spaces in the entire house, which is the living room.
Clean, básica, uma coisa assim. Casa simples.
This is pretty much like the relaxation
O livro que nem
destination.
lê, gente, eu tenho certeza.
Like I mentioned in the kitchen, you guys know my friends and family are here over all the time, and in the living room it was really important that we had a lot of different seating and spaces. So we have these gorgeous chairs from Croft House, we have this massive sofa, we're actually
Cadeira bem simples mesmo. Aquele banco de couro eu não acho bonito. Mas fazer o que, né?
Furniture expert. Right below the TV, you know, we're in here.
Poderia ter colocado uma coisa assim mais clara, mas eu acho que não combinou
esse assento. Videos as well. It's just like a full vibe in here. While we're in one of my favorite rooms that I feel like has really good decor, I feel like it is only appropriate to give a shout out to the interior design company that did the entire house from day one, which is Leclerc Decor. Now, renovating this home has been a really stressful.
Tudo decorado pelo arquiteto. É o que não pode faltar, é um arquiteto, né, querida?
Partnerships I have ever had. I have nothing but like the absolute best things to say about them. Their entire design team, Sasha, Mel, and then I worked directly with Meredith, was amazing from beginning to end. They were just on top of everything. They were so organized. They actually cared so much. I truly felt like on the last day of the project when they were placing the
achei esse sofá o luxo, viu? Branquíssimo. Deve dar um trabalho de limpar.
And if any of you guys want to check them out, if you're moving into a new house, I would 1,000,000,000% recommend Leclerc Decor for any of your amazing design services. They did such a good job, clearly, and this does.
Colocou os quadros grandes, que é pra ocupar mais espaço, provavelmente. Porque se colocar os quadros pequenininhos, pega mais. Quadro grande, não. Já pega muito espaço e não precisa de muito. Um lavabo, assim, muito chique. E o lustre, como sempre, né, continua muito simples, né? Ah, é um quarto ali também. Provavelmente esse quarto não é dele, porque tá muito básico.
And since we have friends and family over all the time, it is the perfect place for any of our guests to sleep. Also, it coincidentally happens to be the room that is furthest from my bedroom.
Olha aquele espelho redondo que eu falei pra vocês, eu acho chique.
While we're on the subject of bedrooms, it is finally time for me to take you guys up to the next level of
belíssima aquela ladeira.
I'm going to take you guys up this beautiful rounded.
E vamos para o segundo andar, né, querida? Que o de baixo já acabou.
I hated so much. This entire wall used to be all shiplap, and the rings were different, and it was so ugly. I actually talked to my contractor about removing the rounded staircase altogether, but once we made a few changes, it really came together, and now I am obsessed. It is the most beautiful, stunning focal point of the home.
Espelhinho ali pra olhar o look do dia não pode faltar, né, querida? Tem que ver se tá bonita. O verde da natureza não pode faltar também, né? Aquela é básica, mas também tem que ter um verdinho ali.
We have a cute little chair to just sit down and relax, and we also have this gorgeous, huge mirror for lots of outfit photos. I always take my
pra ver o look do dia, gata.
Morning, but I have my new looks on. Speaking of having looks on, the first room that I want to take you guys to upstairs is the fitting room. Now, this is what's
essas monturas aí é porque faltou foto, porque é só pra deixar de enfeite essa parte aí mesmo, que do nada um quadrado ali dourado. E a Arara de roupa, né, gato? Só com os look um. Chegou em casa, trocou outro, saiu, trocou outro e é isso.
We have clothing racks with different future outfits. Some of these you guys have seen, some of them you have not seen just yet, so hopefully you'll be excited. We have a bunch of really cool pairs of shoes.
Os tênis ali de luxo.
Then we have this massive floor-to-ceiling mirror, which is either our fitting
um espelhão aí, outro espelho lá. Oh, esse aí não bastava, não.
studio. Next door to the fitting room is Lewis's bedroom. Now you guys obviously know Lewis.
A lavanderia agora com 4
every single
máquinas
one of my
ali.
videos, and you've seen him in my Instagram.
Próximo quarto, básico também.
Obviously this is his space
Bem
and not
clean.
mine. I had to use adjectives to describe this room. It would be straight.
É o short.
Well, what else do I want to say? There's
E o dog ali não pode faltar também, né?
Shoes everywhere.
Vários tênis
It
ali
is
na
but it's very
prateleira.
straight. So that's Lewis's room. Right next door to Lewis's room is the laundry.
A lavanderia ali com 4 máquinas, gente. Será se 2 de secar e 2 de lavar? Passada.
So many clothing items in this house that need to get washed all the time. Really cute little blue pendant and just some things
Tá
that are
secando
dry.
até.
And then right across the hall from Lewis's room is Trevor's room. Once again, this
Próximo
is Trevor's
quarto.
space for him, but it's very, very cute, very simple.
Eu acho que, como já falei, vou repetir aquele
Still
espelho ali. Eu acho belíssimo.
on schoolwork and working
Formato
full-time, which is
redondinho,
amazing. We love it.
babadeiro.
We stand. Very kind of like similar vibes to the guest room downstairs. Lots of cool gray, blue, and like tan tones. Very like beachy decor. And yeah, I love knocking on Trevor's door every single morning, getting him up and ready for the day. Now the last bedroom that I'm going to take you
Próximo
guys
quarto,
to
será esse é o dele agora?
of course going to be the master bedroom, which is across the hall. Now we have these beautiful double doors, and it leads right into my space.
Esse quarto é o dele, será? Acredito que não, né? Muito basiquinho.
We have this beautiful 4-poster bed, keeping the same theme with the beachy
Amei
vibe.
essa
Tan
cama.
pillows, blue pillows, cute little accents. We have this leather bench. We have this gorgeous, 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 gorgeous chandelier in the middle of the room.
Desse jeito, o lustre
Hate chandeliers.
passava, viu?
It is
Poderia ser algo mais
one that I
chique.
like, but this one and the one downstairs were really speaking to me, so I'm so glad that we found this one.
O quadro ali, ó, grandão, que é para ocupar bem espaço. A lareira, tá com friozinho? Vamos ligar a lareira. E é sobre.
Before, especially with the wood accents, I think it looks so good. We have this
A
TV,
TV.
which I literally never use, some shelves, and then also fun little added feature.
Decoração.
some mini
Olha o
fridge.
frigobar ali
This is
também.
actually
Tá
fully
com
covered
fome?
with water, but I
Vamos
just
bem ali no frigobar, ver se tem alguma coisinha.
And Coke before bed. The addiction is bad, but not that bad. I have a mini fridge. Okay, come on into the master bathroom.
Olha o banheiro. Tem até a banheira
Okay,
ali
you
pra
guys, I
relaxar,
am
né,
obsessed with
querida?
this master bathroom because of how big it is. As you can see, there's pretty much 2 of everything, and I'll explain why. It's because this bathroom and closet was actually formatted to be his and hers, but since it's me living here, it's just his and his. There's 2 different sinks, there's 2 different toilets as well, 1 shared tub, and then 1 massive, massive marble shower.
Duas
As of right
duchas.
now, it's only been me using this in the morning, but who knows
que,
what
gente?
future activities could, ensue later on. Next to the shower as well, I have this heated towel rack, which is so nice to leave on while I'm in the shower. So when I get out of the shower and it's freezing cold, I get to warm up in my nice little towel. I thought that was a fun feature. This is always the vanity that I use for getting ready, so I have like my hair care stuff over
Belíssima essa
there.
torneira.
And then this vanity is like my personal care item, so I have my
De lado,
Patio Star
o espelho do outro lado também.
my soap, my moisturizer, deodorant, and then I have my
Os produtinhos de skincare não pode faltar, né, querida?
now I always use it for tanning stuff, and then Listerine to keep my breath fresh. Right next to the master bathroom, speaking of his and hers, we have the master
Closet.
closet. Now, this is one of the spaces in the house that actually took the most time with the renovations because there was a lot of work to be done in here. Like I was mentioning, it was a his and hers type of situation, and originally this closet was like his closet.
Só isso de roupa.
Very like dark and dreary, and it actually had a door on it, so we opened up the entire wall.
Eu acho também bonita essa parte que é tudo, as portas são todas de vidro, que aí você consegue enxergar melhor as roupas e aí não se perde. Muito brilho, muito glamour. Ah, não, tem mais. Ah, tá, querido, que eu já ia só isso. E as roupas são todas divididas por cores, acho isso também tendência chique. Os tênis todos divididos por cores, branco, preto e assim vai, olha aí, ó.
So it is so nice to finally have a massive closet where I can put everything. Along this entire wall, I have my different hoodies, t-shirts, I have jackets in here, different bags in here, my more formal pieces.
As bolsas de Patrícia. As joias que também não pode ficar de fora, meu amor, tem que mostrar.
Alright, you guys. Now the last space that I want to show you of the master bedroom is the outdoor patio. We have these gorgeous sliding glass doors which actually open all the way up.
A sacada,
very
né?
much like luxurious indoor outdoor space.
Oh, amor, não precisa abrir tudo, não. A gente é magro, dá pra passar.
This patio actually gets direct sunlight all day long, which is
Muito
so
sofisticado.
nice, especially during these hot months in the summer here in California. There's been so many afternoons where I've laid out here tanning in like the day beds, which we got from Restoration Hardware. And then once the sun goes down, we have these outdoor couches and chairs as well.
Mas ao mesmo tempo é
Massive
muito
fireplace in the
básico,
middle,
muito clean.
where my friends and I can roast marshmallows and then look up at the stars in the sky. The patio also has
Olha
the
a
most
piscina lá.
gorgeous, stunning view of the backyard. Actually,
Ah, não posso dar spoiler.
don't show that just yet. That's gonna be a full reveal for later on in the video. Okay, now that you guys have seen the upstairs and the bedrooms and also the main floor, there's still one floor left of the house that I have not yet shown you guys. Ever since I started doing YouTube about 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, não tem nenhum quadro pra dar um detalhe.
Perfect.
Poderia. Viu,
We've been
James?
renovating for months, and I'm
Que
so
isso?
excited to tell you guys that those dreams have finally come true.
Subir continuo.
Come on in.
Ah,
to Sister's
olha o
Studios.
spoiler. Então, provavelmente essa tour vai ser em 2 vídeos. Então acaba por aqui a nossa análise. Deixa eu falar um pouquinho agora. Eu achei a casa assim muito clean, muito básica. Que pelo que eu consegui ver, é no branco, no amadeirado e no preto. Acabou-se. É isso e é simples e é sobre isso. Achei bonita a casa? Achei bonita. Porém, falta um pouquinho mais de luxo. Não sei se ele gosta ou não, mas é sobre isso. Meus amores, o vídeo de hoje está chegando ao fim. Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado dessa análise. Deixem aí nos comentários a opinião de vocês também. Não se esqueça de me seguir no Instagram, me seguir aqui também no YouTube. Ative o sininho de notificações para não perder nenhum vídeo assim que eu postar. Compartilhe esse vídeo com os seus amigos e manda para todo mundo que gosta desse conteúdo. E não esquece de comentar também. Um beijão da mamãe e até o próximo vídeo. Tchau!